Welcome to Temptations, everybody, where I think we're in the middle of a big battle, if I remember. I think we were doing a phase 2, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's like a Final Fantasy boss.
We love those, or I do anyway.
um, but
Help me
yes, I
cover
have
the map.
started the session in D&D Beyond, so everyone feel free to jump over to that. But in the meantime, hello, welcome. This is my show, so it's what I want to do. No, in the last
Kind of
session,
is.
True. In the last session, we had made it inside and had started to look around to explore the observatory and the planetarium. We had found the kind of hallway leading to a door that wasn't being monitored, and we kind of figured out after a little bit of looking around that we needed to head down in there. As you did, Coral, you had noticed because of your true sight that it was quite a bit darker because there were a lot of shades, there was a lot of shadows kind of flying around. Everybody else just noticed that it was a little bit darker. For those without dark vision, it was made a little bit difficult, but we were able to circumnavigate that part, which is nice. As we went down into the first kind of floor of the basement, you guys walked around until there was like a little staff room, a little meeting room. And again, Coral being the only one with eyes that work, you noticed that there was a door that the other three couldn't notice. You kind of opened it up the first time, and there was a big torrent of what the others thought were wind, but you watched that these shade kind of just started flying through the door. Pushed them back, did a little bit of damage, I think. No, Val and Rose were able to get out of the way. Persephone was traumatized. But what's new? After it had died down for a little bit, you headed inside, and essentially you had entered into this kind of TARDIS-style open space, which was very much like a nebula, like a cosmos. There was a lot of just empty space with this platform that you guys were able to walk around. The shades and shadows were all floating around, and they weren't getting any closer to you guys, but they were kind of like I believe Coral noticed that they were kind of, at least there was a reason behind a lot of the movements. As you started making your way through the platforms, you noticed that some of the platforms were starting to fall out, and Val had a horrible time getting from point A to point B. But during that time, the first time you fell. That I got there in the end. Just had a stroke. It's fine. Um, the first time you fell, everyone kind of had a bit of a panic until after a little bit of time, you kind of appeared in front of them on the ground. Took some damage, obviously, and it was quite a bit scary, painful. They didn't know what was going to happen. The second time you were going to fall, you were saved by our illustrious god, Bread and Butterfly, as Kellen appeared for us, which was awesome. It was a nice little surprise for everybody. And Kellen joined us for the rest of the session, which was cool. After a while, we had bounced around and made our way to the end of the platform, had gone down the stairs, and as you went down the stairs, we ended up where we are now, which is in this large, very open expanse of this kind of galaxy-like outlining that just goes off for as far as the eye can see. On the platform here, you guys were able to see Tuff, one of the original four gods from the world of Alauri in the previous cycle. And she was kind of like, to everybody, it looked like she was communicating with the spirits and being able to talk to the shades and figure out what was going on. I believe it was through a history check. I can't remember who it was, but through a history check, there was a moment where you remember that Tuff was the original kind of like fairy of the spirits. Like she was the original guide for like Karen Charon with the river.
Sharon.
Thank you. Fucking Sharon. But it wasn't until a little bit later when you had tried to reach her to figure it out that Coral and Bread and Butterfly, who is a god, so they can see everything, noticed that the spirits that were around her the most were spirits and shades of those who had been in the world of Alauri during your cycle, which was, for example, Akita, the wind spirit, or the wind goddess. There was a lot of like the blacksmiths. There was a lot of mayors. Insert names of other characters here, like that kind of a thing. You also noticed, Coral, that a little bit further down was Torval. You couldn't make out who it was specifically, but, put two and two together. There was Torval. And Torval had essentially been puppeteering and controlling Tuff, and she was unaware, really, of what was going on, but had eventually started a fight. Fight begins. Everyone starts kind of battling it out, and we ended the last session when Tuff had gone below half of her health and essentially had used her desperation move, her godly abilities, and essentially had smashed out the platform, done a whole bunch of damage. But as we only had Kellen for one episode, Kellen was able to use Bread and Butterfly's legendary ability called Tea Time, which had healed everybody by 50% of their maximum HP, and had brought people back up.
Okay, I was sitting
I
here
was
trying to.
wondering why my HP was so good. I was like, I thought I got hurt more.
Same. I'm like, why am I max health?
You will. It's okay. You will.
I was like, did I screw up? But my spell slots were still clicked off, and I'm like, no, looks like I didn't accidentally long rest or anything.
Yeah. So Kellen was able to use the ability Tea Time, and essentially bring everybody back up as kind of like Bread and Butterfly's like last chance to really do something big for everybody before they would have to go back to sleep. As they are a brand new god, they need to rest to regain their power. They might be able to come back later. So it wasn't a sacrifice. Bread and Butterfly is still here. There's enough people that believe in them.
Both of us.
Clap your hands if you believe. I believe.
Okay, so not trying. This isn't metagaming because we figured it out. I just need a reminder. What did we figure out that they were immune to? Force damage was one, right?
Yeah, because I used my superiority dice to what's the name of the ability?
Yes,
it's one of the studied attacks, I think. No.
Yeah.
Know your enemy. Know your enemy. Discern all immunities, resistance, and vulnerabilities.
Can we just get a reminder on that?
Yeah, so she's immune to force damage. She is resistant to psychic, all non-magical attacks, and projectiles specifically. But she is weak to fire.
I remember that now because I remember I was saying I was torn between two 7th level spells, and one of them was fire. Okay, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That one doesn't really come into much here, but that is more of a character for Tuff, who is a good friend of ours now with Freya, Core Meltdown, who was in our Curse of Strahd campaign. Freya played Tuff in the original campaign, and her backstory with fire is that she essentially is traumatized, burning buildings, etc., and was that was how she was kept in line. So there's a fun little lore thing that I like to drop for her. So
love.
Yeah. So we are back. We are starting again. Tuff has just used their kind of desperation move, which does, like Olduvars, does act outside of the turn order, which unfortunately does mean that it is starting with Tuff's turn.
Rude.
So we know a few things. We know their immunities, resistances, vulnerabilities. We know that Torval is controlling them, and we know that Tuff is a painful motherfucker, which is nice. But she is going to head up here. She's going to go right here, which is still close enough to the wolf, and she is going to attack the wolf first. I have all of the dice needed for damage. I didn't grab a d20.
Okay.
Well
really
done.
quick, the Bread and Butterfly healed the wolf too, right?
Yes, all party members.
Okay.
So, against the wolf, first attack is an 18.
18 will hit.
Okay. These are all just bludgeoning, so 9 for the first hit. 18 again, we know that's going to hit, so 9 plus 5. That is a nat 1. And that is 27.
To hit or damage?
To hit.
That'll hit.
And then 7. And then the final one is 7.
What was the middle one? Was it?
I'm rolling dice, I don't remember.
The middle
I think
damage?
it was 5, because there was a 4 and a 1.
Okay. Ouch.
Okay. So, as she has now started to hit the wolf, you guys can see that she is kind of... You guys close enough to her. Persephone, you can't see her because you're a little bit further away and she's also not facing you. Coral, Val, and Rose, you three can see that there's this moment where she kind of like starts to tense and shake a little bit. You can see that these shades kind of wrap around her before they kind of dissipate. And you're going to see that she looks a little bit healthier than before. Not much.
I don't care for that.
Rose.
Okay.
Y'all should, excuse me, y'all should end your turn kind of like getting away from her so I can blow her up again with the fireball.
Good idea.
Or at least make it to where I can kind of aim it well.
Yeah.
Let's see. Forgot I was up first in the initiative. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
We're all waiting.
I know. Story of my life, right? Oh, the elemental that I had summoned got dismissed, right?
Gone, yeah.
Okay. Well, I have another spell, so I might do that again because that I think was working really well. So what I'll do first is, can the direwolf and me just act in any order, or do I have to act first?
Theoretically, you first because you are the summoner.
Perfect. No problem. I will do another summon elemental, and I will summon the fire elemental back.
Already
I'm
there.
going to put that down right on top of Tuff on the other side there. It's going to do its multi-attack. There.
Okay.
That's perfect. So this is going to be... Makes a number of, slam attacks equal to the spell's level. I will have to cast that at 4th level, so that's 2 attacks. I have it rounded down. So I'll just roll. Let's see it. I forgot to switch back to my rose dice. 11 plus. Hold on just a second.
Is it stat block? Slam, you
Bonus
said?
equal to your spell attack modifier. So plus 10. So 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
And before my next turn, I will try to automate this. The hit is 1d10 plus 4 plus the spell's level, so plus 8. And this will be fire damage. Oh, come on.
Okay.
So what is that? 9? 9 fire
Double
damage.
18.
Nice. Okay. So again, this is plus 10. So 18 to hit.
Hang on, I fucked up. An 18 will hit, yes.
Okay, perfect. Oh, yeah. So 10 plus 8, 18 damage. Fire damage.
18 goes up to 36.
Rose will start to back up, so I'll move over here. I don't want to go right to the edge. That seems scary. So I'll go right there. That'll be my turn. So then the wolf will do their attack. And I think I have this one programmed in. So
oh my god. How many critters do you have?
A lot. 10. 10's going to miss.
Am I right?
10 will miss.
10 will miss. Does this thing have multi... Oh, well. Hold on. It has pack tactics. So let me roll it again. 18, does that hit?
18.
I'm just going to take a nap.
I'm
You guys
sorry.
in a couple hours.
I'm sorry. This is my last thing, I promise. So that is... Shit, what I just rolled? 7. 7 points of piercing damage. And if it is large or smaller, it is now prone.
Okay. Now, I did an oopsie and apparently took her out of the initiative, so I know what her initiative is, but for some reason, it is not in my initiative order, so fuck
If
me.
you click on her token above it on the thing, you can just click the plus, and then just put her initiative at whatever puts her above Rose.
It's
3,000.
33.
So let me try
Now
again.
for my
With
wolf's
this.
bonus action, I'm joking. But I do think the wolf, based on what you just said, I think he knows. So I think the wolf pounces on her, and then risking the opportunity attack is going to just run like back to here.
Okay.
Where are there Tuffs now? I see 2 Tuffs.
I'm just fixing that up now.
Maybe this battle's just too tough for us.
Yeah. Look at that.
Heyo.
And
Inspiration?
I was gonna say, I feel like he needs inspiration for that.
I think he does.
Okay.
I don't think he's listening to us though.
He disagrees.
Okay. You get it. I'm making sure that Tuff is in position.
Yay! Punspiration.
Yay!
You do get it. Don't worry. I'm listening. Alrighty.
And I'll completely forget about it and never use it. Okay.
That's how it goes.
Alright. Rose, at the end of your turn, you're gonna watch her still vibrate. She starts to shake. This time she doesn't gain health. You watch as the spirits are kind of staying further away from her. But as she starts to kind of shake with this ferocity, you start to see that there is now an after image. Coral.
Interesting.
Okay. She's still prone, right? Yeah.
She
Yep.
should be, yeah. Unless, yeah, okay.
All right, then I'm going to, since I'll be at disadvantage if I move away from her, I'll just shoot straight here. Fire 3 times. Shoot her in the face on the ground.
Disadvantage.
It's disadvantage still.
Keep forgetting you need to shoot her. I'm sorry.
It is what it is. All right, then it's
Two
going
of
to
us
be
have
disadvantage.
guns, dude.
If it's going to be disadvantage regardless, I'm going to first use my evasive footwork. Yeah, that's the right one. Evasive footwork, bonus action to disengage, and I get a bonus to my AC with a superiority dice. So my AC is up 9. Ooh, I'm at 25 AC until
Dang.
my next turn. All right, so I'm going to back up to here-ish, and I'm going to unload on Tuff with disadvantage.
Well, there's a joke to be made there.
This isn't one of those bullshit things where what's his name can hear us talking outside of the game and then use that against us, right?
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh,
forgot about
man.
It's a 19 hit.
Yep, 19 hits.
Okay. First one's going to be...
These dice are so fucking badass.
Right.
All right, 15 for the first attack. Second
Alright.
attack in for a... Oh, that was not a disadvantage. Hold on a second, let me do it again. It did not save that I was on disadvantage.
Oh.
But I think that's...
I'm sure 21 will still hit, but 19
Yeah,
will.
21 will still hit.
Oh, wait,
Yes,
not yet.
29 will still hit. Yeah, for sure.
And that's going to be
The number from you.
14 for the second damage.
Yep. These are all
This is
half. It is a non-magical.
And third attack.
Oh,
No, it's not magical pistol, no.
Oh well, you hit that often. It might as well be a normal one.
16 for the last attack.
16 will miss.
16 will miss.
That's
Okay.
right. That is the AC, I think, if I recall from last time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then that's it for me. So I have bonus and action and moved, so I'm done. All right.
Just Googling.
Just doing a cheeky little
Do that on
Google.
a string.
Val, you better get behind me after this.
beautiful.
I don't. Do I invoke a? I don't think I'm close enough to do a reaction.
Opportunity attack? No, you should be fine.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because I can just do like a little behind action behind the two beefy boys. Rose is included there. And I'm actually, because I took a little bit of time, I'm going to, because I'm still playing Legacy Artificer, I'm going to use my little kit and I'm going to cast at 2nd level Flaming Sphere. And that is a Dex 16 save, but she's prone, but I don't think that does anything, but that's fine.
Let me have a quick look. Prone does not say anything for.
Honestly, if you're knocked prone, that should be like a disadvantage to your dex, wouldn't it? Like,
What you would think.
You could like roll away because you're
Yeah,
prone.
Yeah.
So what is it? Sorry, a dexterity roll.
Dex 16.
Dex 16. That is a 24. Sorry.
Oh, you. Okay, that's fine. Well,
does it
it's still.
damage?
Let me read.
Should still do damage.
Any creature ends its turn within 5 meters of the sphere must make a dex saving. In unoccupied space of your choice, so I guess technically here is unoccupied. Creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving this turn. No, it does not. Takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save and half as much damage on a successful one. Okay, that's good. Fire damage. Fire damage, ho!
2d6, and it will be flat because it's supposed to be halved, but obviously vulnerable. So
yeah, so 6 damage. And it's like a little mini nuclear fusion, so it looks like a little flaming sun.
Okay.
Ooh.
That is kind of cute. Okay, so
Get a science nerd, play Artificer!
at the end of your turn, Tuff is going to take another legendary action. It's funny that you mentioned because I haven't had to do it in a while. But yes. I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. As you're going to watch as while Tuff lays on the ground, she kind of puts her hand down next to her and pushes downwards on the platform underneath her as you watch as the platform starts to come in, kind of like a, not a black hole, what's that scientific thing where it just kind of like, zoop, kind of does a thing. This is based on her dexterity, so the DC is going to be 18.
Yes! Yes!
Me and the wolf
I love
fail.
these dice.
Hold on a second.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah. Those are the ones I won.
Those are the one you just won from the.
Nice.
Those are cool.
Okay, so Rose failed, Persephone failed.
I'm going to use my Indomitable and re-roll that save with a plus 13 bonus.
Okay.
13 plus 13, 26.
Okay, so Rose failed, Persephone failed, Coral is fine with a 26. What was the
failed.
5?
The wolf failed,
Yep.
and the fire elemental got like a natural 20.
Okay, and Val got a 20. So Rose, the wolf, and Persephone. As you feel this kind of dip in the platform underneath, the 3 of you that failed are brought in 10 feet each. While everybody else kind of feels a dip, but your feet stay on the ground as you start to kind of curve in underneath it, before after a little bit it kind of flattens out. Okay, Persephone.
First of all, Persephone thinks that's really cool.
This whole fight,
but then,
like, I see you.
but then she's also like, "Fuck this bitch," and we're going to. I'm going to do Fireball at the 5th level.
Okay. Where?
So like here.
Okay.
What about my fire elemental?
I think she'll be fine. Alright, so what's
Oh, my
the for it? Don't worry.
That's fine.
It's a DC 18 dex save.
Don't worry, she passed. It was on that 20, sorry.
Actually, I'm going to use my portent to give her a 12.
Oh.
Okay. Does that still include her saves, or is that like 12 plus her saves, or is that just a flat 12?
Nope, I'm just replacing it with a 12.
Okay, so with a 12, that still adds her dexterity. She still passes to 19.
It doesn't add her dexterity. It's just a 12.
Oh, it doesn't?
Replaces
Okay,
okay.
It replaces the full number.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Does it?
Cool.
I don't know. That's cool if it
I love
does.
You know what? I'm not going to question it for personal reasons.
That gets to 70 damage.
I can replace any D20 test made by me or a creature I can see within with one of these foretelling rolls. So I'm replacing the entire test with the roll, not just the dice roll.
That's how I hear it.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm stupid, so I don't care. Alrighty. My brain's like, I'm not doing the Matrax this time.
And we love that about you.
Your lack of attention to detail.
Could I interpret this to make sure she passes? Yes, absolutely. However, I don't feel like doing math, so get fucked. I did enough math yesterday. Alrighty, anything else, Persephone?
Nope.
Nope. Alrighty. So, it is now Tuff's turn. She is going to use part of her movement to get up. Alrighty. So, what are these on? Alright. So, she is she's smart enough to know what's going on. So she is going to First of all, you're going to start seeing the necrotic kind of wave around her fists as these shades start to help. She is going to come down to you, Persephone. She's going to take an opportunity attack from the fire elemental. So that gets attack of opportunity.
It still gets +4 onto this roll. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. So 19.
Yep, so a 19 will hit.
And then, oh, come on.
Aw.
9
I like
points.
those dice, though.
I know, they're cute, though, aren't they?
18. That's still 18 because it's a fire elemental, so I'm assuming it's doing fire damage.
It is doing fire damage, yes.
Yeah.
No, weirdly enough, acid.
I think it's thunder damage. Okay. Alrighty, so she is going to go to punch you with this Persephone. That plus that 16 to hit.
She's going to get another 12.
She's going to get another 12. Okay.
Yep, and now I'm out of portent.
Alrighty. So,
and that misses.
Yeah, the good news about that is that the kind of energy around her fist does disappear. But she could only do one of those.
Persephone does like a sweet like Matrix move and pushes her hand out of the way. That was her portent.
I'm just going to take a photo of that. Put that into Temptations.
Oh God, what'd you do?
I hate it.
I'm keeping myself accountable, is what I'm doing.
Okay.
I don't like
a
it.
1 or a 20.
Rude.
Let's
rude.
see.
That's rude is what it is.
That's what it is.
So.
I have that same die right here.
We love the basic dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it comes with the box set, right?
It is, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we all have it?
I got one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it too.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So it is going to be a crit on you, Persephone. I'm sorry. Okay. So that is that plus that is 14, 18. So 19 damage. Still pretty good. Still nowhere near as much as what I thought it would be, but which is still good. So 19 damage.
As a reaction, I'm going to cast Silvery Barbs on her.
With the...
That's a reroll?
So she's going to have to re-roll and take the lower roll.
Oh.
For the damage? No, for the
attack.
D20 roll.
For the attack.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm adopting wolves, so you can't do that.
I thought I was going to get grandfathered in on that. Yeah, my homebrew rule is you can't do that on natural 20s.
That's a wolf problem.
That was me. That's
Well,
my bad.
That's fucking lame, and you're making up rules as we go along, and that's
I'm
lame.
not. I've been using that since the early days of Kupo Quest. So,
That's
because crits,
fault. You can blame him for that.
I should be allowed to crit too. I would never silvery barbs your crit. So that is my fault. And that's not made up. You can go back to Kupo Quest episode 5.
You can keep that silvery
It's made up in this game. This is the first time I've heard about it in this game.
How do you feel about it? Let us know in the comments.
I haven't need to worry about it.
It's my one homebrew rule. It's the only homebrew rule I have.
Well, feel free to use it now. Feel free to use silvery barbs now, because this is going to be a 26 to hit. So feel free to use silvery barbs now.
No, I'm not doing that. Just go ahead.
It's too late. Well, he gets 2 attacks, right?
She has 4. This is the 3rd.
Oh shit!
She'll just hit however many times she wants.
So that's 8 bludgeoning, and then the last one is a dirty 20. Are you gonna use it on that one?
Use that one.
Nope.
Ravnox
13.
Petty.
Ravnox salty. Yeah, that's my bad. I gave him that idea.
Ravnox gonna silvery barbs wolves.
I give inspiration for puns though to make up for it.
The funniest part about that though is that like there have been so many times where we've tried to do it and we tried to be real sneaky about it and he never fucking lets us. Okay, so 13, the natural was still 18, and then a 7, I believe it was, is a total of that plus 7. So a total of 38 damage. Okay. Alright, that is her turn. Rose.
Okay. That did not look like it was good.
Yes.
So, as a bonus action, I am going to use my Balm of the Summer Court on Persephone. How much damage did you just take?
38.
38.
I'm going to give you 4, so you get to roll 4d6, and you'll get to heal that and get 4 temporary hit points.
Damn!
Yay.
That's my dreamer thing. Oh shit, it's a decent roll. So you'll get 12 and then 4 temporary hit points on top of that. Is anybody close to me looking around? Did they look injured? That, or either
Fine.
Coral or Valerie.
I have
I'm
a
all right.
little bit, but not much. I'm probably more than everyone else still.
Okay.
I'm only like 5 down, so.
Yeah,
I'll
down
just run
20,
over to
but
Coral then.
still triple digits.
I'll just do a first level then. I'll just give you a cure wounds.
Sure.
So 16.
Excellent.
That was my turn. The wolf's gonna run over to Tuff.
Don't knock it down again.
I
Please
can't
don't.
help it. It's not a choice
I want to
thing.
shoot it.
It's like, okay. Well, here's the question. I'll leave it up to the DM. Its bite says if the target is large or smaller, it has the prone condition. Can I just choose not to do that?
I mean, you the player, if you want to choose not to do that, I suppose you can.
Okay. Then I'll just do the attack, and it'll just pick her back up when it's done. 21.
Roll.
Take a bite out of her arm or something. 21 hits.
Okay. So that's
Cool.
8 points of damage. Here's the problem, though. If I knock her prone, then my fire elemental gets advantage on his 2 slam attacks.
Who does more damage, your fire elemental or me?
I don't know. Probably you.
I mean, technically, right now, probably the fire elemental, only because fire does double damage.
We'll get that part.
The fire does double and you do half?
The wolf.
That's true. It does half.
The wolf will jump back again.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
I'm not gonna make it prone, but the wolf will jump back again in case it wants to take an opportunity attack.
Oh, it's fucking funny.
The fire elemental
Yeah.
will close in again. This gets +4, so
19 to hit the
25.
wolf. 25 will hit. The wolf is taking 8 bludgeoning.
Okay, so this is 16 fire damage, doubled, and then this next hit is going to be 24. Oh, come on.
24 hits.
For 9 doubled, 18 damage.
You love your nat ones on that fucking
I really do.
on that D-pad.
I'm done.
Alrighty. Anything else?
No.
Alrighty. End of your turn. Everybody, please make a dexterity saving throw. Luckily, Persephone, you are too close. You do not need to make it. You cannot get any closer. This is her dip again to bring people in.
That was bad.
I think I'm good.
Rose
15.
fail. Val fail. Coral passed. I need the wolf. You
Oh,
don't
yeah,
need the fire
sorry.
elemental again. Elemental's right there.
20 for the wolf.
Yep, so the wolf passed. So Rose and Val both being moved closer 10 feet. DM question. That ring, how does that work? Are you able to negate it from friendlies?
Let me read what it says, because I think it says everybody.
I think
But
we're
it also
getting
says as a bonus action I can move it, but it was about to be my turn. Lame. Let me read. Sorry, I'm trying to find it because my brain just stopped.
Yeah.
Flaming spear. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere. So I haven't started my turn.
Interesting.
Any creature that ends its turn. Theoretically speaking, Rose, this happened at the end of your turn, so you were pulled in after you finish, so you will not take the damage.
Yeah. So it doesn't say anything about or enters for the first time or anything like that?
Nope. It says any
Game in the
creature that
system.
ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Cool. Carl.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna flank around this way and take a couple shots. And I don't have disadvantage this time.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Yeah. So first, I'm just gonna roll all the attacks first, and then do the damage. So 19 with the first. It's gonna be 18 and a the number 26. So that's gonna be 3 hits, I believe.
19, 18, 26 will all hit.
Okay. Do 1, 2. Okay. 8, 13, and 15.
28, 36. Half of 36 is 18.
Okay, and
What's
I'm going
100?
to use my action surge and do that again.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, 3 more shots.
Okay. 23 will hit.
Have we figured out the
13
DC on
will
this thing?
You think so?
Hold on a second. That 13, I'm going to use a superiority dice for precision attack and add a d10 to that.
Okay.
Fighters.
I'm going to go through all of my superiority dice here. Damn it. So that's still only going to be 15.
15 is still going to miss.
Okay. So, all right, and one last attack.
Oh.
Ooh.
And 14. All right, so just one hit with that action surge.
Still hit.
Yeah, still one hit. So yeah, that's going to be another 15, half that, of course, but yeah.
Uh-huh. Alrighty.
Okay.
So, at the end of its turn, Dex save again
Dex save again.
for everybody except for
Everybody?
Persephone and Fire Elemental.
Okay.
Coral, you are fine.
Oh, well, I got the exact same number again.
Val.
I'm coming. I accidentally closed my character sheet because I'm a noob.
Well done.
I was trying to click on
Much
it and I hit the X.
Wow.
I'm coming.
Excuse me.
Almost there. This one's me. See. This one's the wolf. Hey. They're both bad.
And the wolf is also being brought in to there. Alrighty. Val.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move my sphere out of the way. I'm not gonna put anybody in it yet. And then I'm going to. I'm right up in her business, aren't I?
Yes.
So I guess I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw of 16, please.
Constitution. That is 14.
So it does not save on this one. I am casting Frostbite, which is 5 cold damage, and on a failed save, target takes 1d6, so it was more than that because I have a higher level. And it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay. Alright, so 5 total.
Not a whole lot, but that's all I can do right now without hurting anybody else.
Alrighty then. Anything else you would like to do or can do?
Cry a little bit.
Alrighty.
No.
Stephanie. You are up.
Look it up, Persephone.
Come on, Percy.
Who are we calling her, Percy now? I love that.
I love the nickname Percy for Persephone.
Yeah, it's great.
Ravnoki's muted, sorry.
You're muted.
But you are.
Now you're muted and confused.
I feel like Persephone might be the kind of person that like feels like a nickname like makes her feel like part of a group. So I feel like she would probably love a nickname, but I do not want to speak for for Percy.
I don't want to speak for her, but this is her name now.
No. Nope. We saw that though.
I love when you can see him start to curse.
Nope.
Nope.
Wait.
What?
Yes.
It took a second, but we got you now.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just saying I'm trying to figure out what to do without murdering you all.
I mean,
You know
hey,
what? We're
if you
all
want to
pretty
be
hard.
that person, remember, I was fully ready to like decimate Kells in Golden Vault.
And you did.
And we did.
You totally did. The only thing
she tanked it, and then she was like, "I'm gonna take a rest."
The only thing I want to point out is any damage I take, I'll have to make a Constitution saving throw for the elemental.
Oh, nah. And I do for my stupid little ball of fire over there.
Okay, then in that case...
It's fine. Hurt us a little bit. Hurt us, Daddy.
Hurt us, Percy.
I can tell you hated that. You were like, I saw the Twitch.
Then, in that case, I'm gonna... Sorry.
No, I was gonna say that was just almost as bad as when I kept calling her our game mommy, Epsilon, when we did Alien.
Yeah.
Let's see, how can I aim this?
I like how
it's like, how do I aim this on everybody else but me?
I don't want to hit myself. I ain't hit myself.
But why would you leave Coral out of it? You don't want to bring Coral into the fun too?
There's no way to do a
I still just don't think I should do this.
I think you should do it. I have a very cool reaction. So,
do you have anything like burning hands or?
No.
Where's the fun in that, Wolf? Live a little.
Yeah, so
flame.
that's what I'm going to do.
That's everybody.
It's a DC 18.
I just want to point out that Persephone, you could blow up yourself and save the rest of the group.
I could. I promise to heal you if you do that. I'm right there. And literally all of my spells are... I'm like a summoner healer. If you hurt yourself, I will bring you right back up.
Fine.
It's called teamwork.
I'm hitting Coral, though, since this was his idea. I'm kidding. Fine, I'll aim it here.
Fun. Y'all are no fun.
Love you too, Percy.
Oh, there's her dex save.
A natural 20.
It was meant to be.
Wow.
Well, you saw it coming, so that makes sense.
Oh, and she's getting a 12 this time.
She's getting a 12?
Tuff is. Yep.
Alright, so...
Is that your last portent?
Yeah, that'll be my last portent.
Okay.
21. So you will take half of the 37, which is...
Yeah.
18? No.
Yep.
Yeah, so 18
which puts me down.
So I need to ask you a very important question. How do you want to end this?
Oh. Well, I did succeed on the saving throw, even if it still puts me down. So
I'm getting PTSD flashbacks because Nozak did the same thing in Kupo Quest.
Yeah, but Nozak killed himself. Like, did you just go down though with this?
Yeah, she did.
Just down.
Okay.
She does a super sweet backflip to get out of the fireball, but it's just not fast enough, and she still takes enough damage to knock her out as Tuff goes down.
Alrighty. So, as this fireball goes off and just absolutely... Val, Rose, you two can literally feel the heat from this thing. Like, you can feel the force of the heat, against your body. Coral, you're far enough away to where you're able to kind of just get away from the most of the issue. You're like a light sweat, maybe. As you guys kind of watch this explosion, you see that this explosion just encompasses both Persephone and Tuff. After a couple of seconds, this kind of ball of fire starts to slowly disappear, and you can see that Tuff and Persephone both are laying on the ground. The three of you can kind of feel a lot of the energy disappearing around you, as you guys notice that Tuff is completely unconscious. And you can feel kind of the energy in the room rise. It's not dropped or anything. You can feel the atmosphere kind of getting a little bit more bearable, essentially. It didn't feel like there was a weight in the room there. it does feel a lot better now.
Are we still in initiative?
You are not in
Okay.
initiative anymore.
Then the first thing I would do quickly.
Coral, you can
But
see that Torval is still standing over there, just off into the back. I don't think I have a token for him at the moment. I should make one.
Okay, so he's at the top, the north.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
have one for him.
I'm gonna head that, like, interpose myself between him and the rest of the group while Rose is taking care of Persephone.
Alright, I love Headsman. I'm just going to use him for Torval because I don't have anything else right now.
rename him.
You need to get a token with just a douche on it.
Is there a dildo enemy? You know what?
I was gonna say dildo.
You know what? Because when the fuck am I ever going to use one of these? Because I never do. There's Torval.
They're really fun.
We kind of fought one of those last night.
Okay. So,
but just to clarify, he's not a beholder, right?
No,
like, this is just a token. Okay. Just before she has to do any death saves, having seen once the fire dissipates, just looking around, I see that they both have gone down. I'll leap over Tuff, and I will go and cast Heal on Persephone. So Persephone, you get 70 hit points back.
As you go to a spell, you feel this energy running into Persephone. Persephone, you don't feel any of the healing. As you kind of put your hands on her, it feels like there's this wall kind of above her before the healing kind of just goes back into your body and you heal for the 70. Coral, you see as Torval, still kind of pulling strings, has let go of one and kind of placed his hand over and then kind of does a little swish as he casts Counterspell on the heal. I need one death saving throw.
What a dick. Okay, even I've never counterspelled a heal.
I'm gonna pull out my gun and aim it directly at him. You interfere one more time, you're getting a face full of lead.
Just roll a D20, I think it is. Yeah. So one success so far. Coral.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me a intimidation, I believe it is.
All right, I can do that. Do I have a? Let me double check to make sure I don't have any weird fighter things I can do with that. I don't think I do. Okay. Yep.
Ooh.
All right. So nope, just a 10.
He does not even look your way. So that is supposedly the one round.
Rose is going to get incredibly frustrated, kind of just shoot a glance over, and I will try again. This time I'll just do a Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Does it go through?
He is going to do it again.
Okay.
What the fuck is wrong with you, you son of a bitch?
I mean, if you want to play God, I can too. You know, death has a natural order of things. They rise, they fall. Want it to be natural, your friend can go through the same process as everybody else did. Roll insight on that, Rose.
I'll just have both the elemental and the direwolf approach him menacingly. You said insight?
Yeah.
26.
26. The word specifically that he chose was that if you wanted death to happen naturally, to let it happen. With a 26, you click in, he won't stop the death saves, but he also won't do any more damage. It's almost as though he's telling you that death is a natural order, and if it's going to happen naturally, let it happen naturally.
Oh shoot.
Fuck that.
will the healing potion work? Because I have healing potions. I made a
Ooh.
couple.
Interesting. Oh, I
I
just
mean,
thought of
like,
something too.
I can always make more, so I guess I'm just gonna like. I mean, what did I
Counterspell
have?
can't counterspell a healing potion.
You can't.
I
I
think it's
also.
I think
This
it's
is good.
Gatorade.
I forgot about that.
If I recall correctly, it is Gatorade. So I guess I'm gonna give Persephone some Gatorade. I guess. Healer. I don't even know how to.
Okay, so what is just a regular healing potion?
Administer it to another creature within 5 feet of yourself, gain 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Okay. Roll that.
Can I tag onto this too?
For what are you tagging on for? Another healing potion?
No, I don't.
7.
Have,
Trying to heal.
I don't have a healing potion, but as Torval's pissed me off, as Val is doing this, I think Rose stands up defiantly, kind of stepping in front of Valerie to block her. I'll also use my Balm of the Summer Court again. This isn't a spell; it's an ability I have. As
Okay.
you kind of feel the summer breeze, Val, kind of pull up your hair. I'm going to give my last 4 points to Persephone. That's another 4d6 and 4 temporary hit points on top of the healing potion.
Does she actually get any of this?
Yeah, you get all of it. Everyone knows that you can only cast technically one spell in a round, so to speak, even when you're outside of combat.
Also, these aren't spells he can counter. So that was
exactly, and can't counter a potion too.
Val, you're a genius.
So what was the healing altogether?
I give you 7 plus whatever.
4d6.
So 7 plus 4d6.
My Gatorade gave you 7.
Ooh,
I guess like
roll.
Val looks up and goes, "Fuck you! Science has been saving lives for decades." Like,
all right. Okay. So, 17 plus 3 plus whatever it was. So you have an
24.
amount of health. There we go. I'm like, damn, I should really pay more attention to what the pluses are to numbers. Okay, so you can kind of feel yourself come to. Your eyes open, and you can see that you and Tuff are like essentially like laying opposite each other, like feet to feet. After you've just blown each other up, which is so fucking cool. Coral, you're standing there and just kind of doing your best.
Yes.
But I will say Coral's flanked by these two things, if that helps his intimidation at all.
Not really. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Not quite. It probably would help a little bit if Torval wasn't who he is.
They're all slightly higher than a 2.
So as you three the fire elemental and the direwolf are kind of standing there, assuming kind of like a wall, a guard, to protect everybody else. Rose, Persephone, and Val. Now that Persephone's up, what are you three kind of doing? What are you thinking as Torval's just kind of looking? And
first of all, we assume the Charlie's Angels pose.
Well, I was going to say Persephone pulls out her gun first, and she's like, "Did we get her? Did I get her?
We got her.
You got her. Tuff's down, but Torval's interfering.
Here.
It's always an interesting concept, isn't it? Science saving lives, not allowing the natural cause of things to occur. Suppose you don't learn much in a world where anything can be created.
Saving lives is natural. I don't know what you're talking about. Beasts all across the animal kingdom protect their own, fight to save their own. Death is natural, but so is the desire to live, the camaraderie between beasts and people. I don't...
So these two, your elemental and this dog, you created those. They didn't naturally arrive. Do they still count to you?
Absolutely. Creators have a responsibility to the things they create. You of all people should know that. You like to pretend you're a god and you feel nothing for those that you create?
Torval's not a god. Torval is a cancer. And we can cure cancer.
That was so cheesy. Oh my god. Oh.
Valerie,
So good.
Valerie
Praise
casts
Lord.
radiation.
Yeah, right?
I want to give you inspiration, but like not happy about it. I'm not happy about that. That was so dumb. That was fucking funny.
That was great.
Alright, you watch as you're kind of halfway through explaining, Torval kind of like clicks his fingers and kind of like does this little swish, and the elements on the wolf just dissipate.
Being powerful is not the same thing as being a god. There's responsibilities that come with the latter.
To some. Not to all.
You're so
I
goddamn
mean-
full of yourself, aren't you?
Would you like me to prove the power that I hold? Because I'm more than happy to do it. Then
You're
we'll see
aware
how
of what you
smart
can do.
be.
You wield your power so... selfishly.
Well, when you learn more about the world that you have created, the ones that you inhabit, the ones you buy and can play with like toys, it starts to become a little bit of fun. I mean, besides, Hamona's been trying to get rid of me for a while. Not been successful yet.
Yet.
You know the plan she has. Thinking some mortals can take down a god just because one bleeds. That's a nice little show you put on in that little mindscape of that demon child. Wouldn't even call it a person. It's rather funny, don't you think? Everyone tries the heroics, everyone tries as hard as they can to be someone better than what they are, but at the end of the day, you're all just little pawns used in everybody else's plans. When did you last have a thought for yourself that didn't revolve around Hamona, that didn't revolve around your friends? The last thought in your head that was selfish. For yourself. How about we open that up to the rest of you? Are you doing any of this for yourself? Or are you just another pawn for the mayor that can't even keep her own town in check?
We're pawns. We're the worst pawns ever because we don't do what we're told.
Well, see, one of you has a brain.
I
Or
also
at least
think
a
it's
coherent
very
thought.
telling that you think to do something for others or with others in mind is somehow weak.
Depends on how you look at it. Doing
No,
things for others is fine in a sense. But you still need to get something out of it yourself. Satisfaction for a job well done. Don't try that on me. Satisfaction comes from many different ways. You can help others. You can pursue the natural order of life, or you can destroy many things. What is life without death? And there's a reason why I am the god of it. You guys are going to watch as he kind of lifts his hand up. And as he does, you're going to watch as Tuff kind of starts to raise a little bit above the ground. As he kind of holds his hand up like this. And you see that Tuff's eyes go wide, and you can hear her start to scream. Similar to the screams of when she was hit by the fire. And you can see as she starts to flail and slide around. As he just closes his fist. And you're going to watch in an instant as the life in Tuff's eyes disappears. As she falls haphazardly and limp on the ground.
That's not impressive. We already kicked her ass.
All that proves is another god can bleed. Another god can die.
You want more? That curiosity feeding into your...
No, honestly, I just don't care about you, dude.
Persephon's like, Labal, bro, anyway.
I don't think anybody cares about this dude as much as this dude cares about this dude.
That was funny. He's a god. He's so far up his own asshole. Like, he couldn't be gay because nothing else will fit.
Oh, wow.
That's quite funny. Not as impressive. Doing things for others. It's kind of sad, really. Well, how about we play a little game about it? I'll make you a deal. Under some certain circumstances. If you can save someone in particular, then I'll give you the benefits of the doubt. I'll even let you fight me. But if you can't save them, well, you'll need to figure that part out on your own, won't you?
Weren't you just telling us to not do stuff for other people, and now you're expecting us to do stuff for you?
A deal is a deal. You have the free will to accept or deny, do you not?
Who exactly are you threatening right now?
I want you all to roll me a D100.
I want to kick this guy's ass so bad.
No. It's going to be so satisfying when we finally murder him. 56.
Right. 56. 35.
62.
73.
Alrighty. 56, 35, 62, 73. Alrighty. All of you are going to start to feel the kind of shades start to get a bit closer. You're going to feel as the platform starts to kind of get smaller, and it's not exactly starting to fizzle. It is still solid, but you're watching as the world starts to go dark. As it starts to go dark, everybody can kind of just hear Torval's voice, but it's more of an ethereal sound. There's no pinpoint to it. It could be anywhere from around you.
I'm just going to instinctively reach out and just see if I can grab anybody. But I think as soon as things go dark, Rose's first thought is Valerie. And she just like reaches out to see if she can find her.
Same
You
with
can't
Val.
find or grab hold of anyone. As the voices start to double up, they start to multiply, it starts to hit in all these different angles. That woman has been trying to get rid of me for a long time, not knowing that she's just as killable as the rest of you. So the deal stands, or if you save one, well, I might give you some fun. Maybe there's a chance. That free will of yours could come into question, but I can't touch one of you. You with those eyes to see it all. One of the only gods left that I couldn't kill. You want to know why? Because there is no god left. You are that god. Well, so to speak. Giving you their power as a last-ditch effort to leave me. Not very fun. A certain level of immunity to some things you get. It's rather annoying, however. I could kill two birds with one stone. As everybody is going to feel this weight in their mind, and you're all going to start to kind of get this raging headache in your head. The four of you are going to start to kind of crumble and fall to your knees. And one by one, as everybody starts to pass out. After a few moments, probably 5-10 minutes,
Excruciating a long time.
people are going to start to wake up again within the rooms of the bastion. You can still hear the hum of the electricity running through the air. You can see the kind of pulsing of the walls. You can feel this kind of emptiness inside this bastion. Coral, with your affinity with the god's magic, with your eyes, you're the first one to wake up. Waking up a bit earlier than everybody else.
Okay.
You wake up with a single message of, a deal's a deal. What will you do? As you wake up. The other three are still unconscious at the moment.
Okay, so I do recognize the place. We're at back of the bastion. Okay.
Yep.
Then yeah, I'm gonna go to the door and start checking the rooms. If I woke up here, I'm gonna presume the others are here. So I'm gonna just go room by room.
So you don't see any of them in these rooms on this side. As you kind of run down the hall, heading down to the other room, the first room you come to, as you go to put your hand on it, you can feel this light in your mind. And you can hear Torval's voice in your head as he just... Yes, the Tinkerer. Quite special, that one. Went through a lot down in her world. It was very tragic. Not really worth taking when she's already so broken. As the door opens and you find Val in her bed. Val, you awaken to the sound of the door kind of sliding open.
I vault up and be like, the first words out of her mouth would probably be like, Rose, because that was the last person she remembered trying to go for. And then she sees Coral and she goes, Coral, where is everybody? Where are we? Like, because she's trying to like figure out what's going on.
We're back at the bastion. You're up. Okay. Let's. I'm gonna keep looking for Persephone and Rose. They must be in one of these rooms.
I'm coming
Val,
too. And then
you also, as you wake up, hear Torval's words. The deal is a deal, so what will you choose? Coral, as you put your hand onto Persephone's door, again, you feel this light, you feel this kind of energy in your mind, as you and Val both are kind of stopped, and you just hear, oh, lovely little magical creature, isn't she? Although she could never really find herself. She's already died technically twice. First, on her own. Had fun with that puppet, didn't I? And then the second time, coming into a new world, she couldn't even keep her original form. Indecisiveness is not as fun to play with. As the door
She's got
opens
her
and
gun. She's like, "Come on out, motherfucker! I hear you."
As you open the door and you can see Persephone. I feel like you're like standing on the bed. You woke up, you're like, I'm gonna fucking shoot this cunt. Persephone, same with the others, you kind of get that voice in your head of just a deal is a deal. So what will you choose?
We're not doing what this asshole asked us to do, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
And then
Good.
Val. Val is as soon as like Persephone. Val's already running to the next room.
Yeah, Val, you put your hand on the door, and like the others, you get this kind of light in your mind. It's a very different light. To Coral, it was kind of that almost that like god religious-y, like that light that he's been feeling since the start of Temptations. Yours is different. The light in your life feels more natural. It feels like it's something that has grown steadily over time. It feels like it's something that has kind of like it's something that has always been there that you've never really taken full notice of until just this moment. But you can feel this kind of lightness in your mind. You can feel this energy. And as you go to put your hand on the door, you just hear the voice of, Dearest Rose, the longest alive. Been alive for so long. And yet she still has so much fire, so much passion for a life that's, well, it's on borrowed time. Even Hamona couldn't do anything to help her. It's still breaking that little heart. And yet, the only thing that could keep Hamona from going crazy, she would be fun. Don't you agree? As you put your hand on and open the door, Rose is not there. Rose is gone. Rose, you feel yourself in this void. You can feel yourself kind of just floating in the nothingness. You kind of see almost like this world around you starts to shift, and you start to see all of these images of your original life way back with Hamona when you ran from the castle for the first time. You can see the images of your meeting in the forest by the campfire. And you can see the moments where you are falling asleep and being teleported into the future. That feeling of stress as you wake up in Zapparin, that feeling of anxiousness as you try to figure out who you are, where you are, and the natural degradation of your mental stability over time in a world that you do not recognize with people you do not know. However, there is still a small kind of beacon in that nothingness, in that every moment that you have had through your life so far have always had your friends with you. Two have never changed. Lando died. Aradel changed. But Persephone's been there the longest.
Was Lando really a friend, though? We barely got to know poor Lando before he blew himself up.
I still want to make them in the story. They were still there.
Fair.
Let them have this.
He did
You're
a
so
thing.
mean.
Although Lando has been
you-
around the
you-
longest as far as people in the open
Intros.
credits.
You are always with your friends. You're always around these people that you know and you love. And you can feel this kind of light around them. As you are kind of staying in there and you're floating, you can feel this kind of light start to move. And it starts to shift a little bit before you can feel it kind of land on your shoulder. and this tiny light just kind of speaks to you. And in your head, in the little voice of Bread and Butterfly, you can just hear, "You may be trapped, but nothing is trapped forever. We just need to get out of here.
Oh.
But we're not going to do it alone."
There's no way I'm staying here.
Well then, you better hope that your friends can figure out how to get to the realm of the dead. Because as far as they're concerned, Torval killed you. And I'm only here because I'm yours.
I don't need you here. Can you go be with Valerie? I think she needs you more right now.
Okay. You're going to be fine on your own?
This isn't my first time being alone. It's not my first time being trapped in an endless nightmare.
But it is your first time being dead. Could ask Persephone about it. She would know something about that.
Perhaps. Like you said,
It's relaxing.
This isn't permanent. I can feel it, and I will survive through this out of pure spite if I have to. I have come too far. I've put up with way too much. And that son of a bitch will not get the last laugh. Dead or alive, I will see my friends again. What was that?
Filled with hope. Such defiant words. So filled with hope. Well, at least Hamona will be easier to deal with now. Bread and Butterfly is going to kind of do its little thing. It gives you a little kiss on the cheek.
That's a little thing.
And you're going to feel this kind of energy as they give you a little bit left of what they have before it's going to disappear. And at that time, Val, you're going to feel Bread and Butterfly just kind of appearing on your shoulder. Unfortunately, at this time, due to the power that has been used, they are asleep. So they're just kind of like appearing for now. But roll me insight with advantage.
Yeah, I think Valerie already has an idea that this will mean that she is around and that I can find her.
Yeah, the DC is going to be quite low already due to your connection with
a gentleman's 20.
A gentleman's 20. Yeah, so you kind of you click in pretty quickly that if Bread and Butterfly's here and you know that only Rose can really summon them, then your mind clicks in that, okay, Rose is at least fine. And then Coral and Persephone, as you two kind of come out and notice it as well, you two have that recognition.
She must be around. We can find her. This means we can find her. We have hope. And I'm just like, a light touch to, Bread and Butterfly. I'm just gonna go, and everybody's gonna recognize this because we're literally just talking about this. Wait for me. I'm coming.
I don't, because I was late.
Hades Town reference, everybody. We're doing an Orpheus and Eurydice.
Oh, right. Got it. You better not fucking turn around, is all I'm saying.
No, yeah.
Alrighty. So as we are going to bring this episode to a close, we are separated. It is not going to... I'm not going to do a situation where we do like a one-on-one kind of a thing. Everything is still going to be in one session. It's still going to be simultaneously. We'll just be jumping between. But it's easy enough to do that, considering there's not fucking much on the other side at the moment. So your moments will be quick. But yeah, so we're going to end session for this week.
Ask one question before we end.
We're going to have to wait till the end of April.
Sure.
Can I still cast spells here, or do I have no magic?
Don't know.
Let's try.
Yeah.
Let's find out next session.
Okay. Okay. I don't have
All right.
Revivify. I'm not trying to bring myself back to life, but I just had an idea
I
for some.
wouldn't let you. I'm
That
like,
would've
no, don't fuck this up. This
That would've been
isn't
fun,
one
though,
of
right?
those. It would have been funny. I wouldn't have let you. That'd
Okay.
be like the one time I'm like, no.
Just
But
curious.
yeah, so ending this session, I will need to have a look at how many episodes there have been. Because
I think this is a level up episode.
This isn't even. I think this is a level up.
This is a level up session.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, I believe this. Yeah. So it'll be a level up session. So you can choose either a level up or a bastion. Rose, you will get this too. In this
I was gonna say I always do the level up. Sorry.
arc
You have something else. Sorry.
going forward, theoretically speaking, Rose is dead. Which means that if they spend longer than 2 episodes to get you back into the realm of the living, you won't get your level up.
Oh, okay. So don't take it right now.
No, you can still take it now. You ended this session. I'm giving it to you because majority of the time
I
you
see
got
what you're
it.
saying. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Is her body
Yeah.
here?
No, the body was not there. So, we are ending this session, having fun. Tuff is dead. Rip. Rest in peace. Anyway,
Yeah.
thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. Rose prayers.
I don't know if
And
I'm more
we'll
mad
pick
about
this up.
Torval being an asshole in general or stealing the kill. Because that was kind of a dick move too.
And he
Well,
acted
see,
like
the
it was
funniest part
impressive
is-
too. What a dick.
I know.
Yeah. The funniest part is that the top battle was supposed to be this thing of like she's being puppeted by Torval. So there wasn't any reason to kill her. So that would have been a thing, but y'all wanted to antagonize, so he was like, fine, I'm gonna kill her.
Well, of course we're gonna antagonize. He sucks.
He's
And
a
like-
cunt.
And like Coral said, when have we ever done what we were told? We're
Yeah.
so defiant.
That was a
all
really
of
good
us.
point. I will give you that. When you said those words, he did spare you. Because he was going to kill you.
It's like, come on. Plus, I
'Cause,
think
as you
Rose has
said-
established she hates all of these gods. And she does
Yeah.
not care for them at all.
As you said, like at the start of the thing, like wouldn't it suck if like they've listening to us talk, and that has been an established character trait of Torval from the start. So I was like, well, about that. But no, when you said like, yeah, when have we ever done what we're told? That little moment of awareness is kind of like Torval's like, okay, maybe they're not completely useless.
I just loved Coral was like, well, we're the worst pawns ever then. Because we
Yeah,
literally just don't listen to anybody. Oh, good stuff.
No life
Yeah.
detected.
Definitely not. Okay, that was great. You guys better hurry up and get me
Yeah.
out of here.
Oh yeah, it's not going to take more than 2 sessions. Al's
Yeah.
coming.
Come save me, friends. I have the heals. I'll pay you back, and I'll promise to stop knocking creatures prone. So, thank you all. Like Psychic said, we are going to be taking a little bit of a hiatus from this show just because we've got some travel coming up. Most of us have 2 weeks from now won't be in town, and then Psychic, you're traveling for work for like half of the month. So, we will be back with this at the end of April. There's a little bit of a gap. I don't know what we're going to do. I'll probably try to do some one shots or something. I know we've got this, and Golden Vault will also be on a little bit of a break. So just keep an eye out for whenever I publish the April schedule. I'll share that in the Discord, and I'll share that on the website as well. But if we were going to end on a nice cliffhanger, I think this was the perfect one to end on. So, any other thoughts, people? before we wrap this up
Fuck
for the
you,
night?
D20 silvery barbs rule. I felt bad.
You should.
I never felt bad doing that. Okay, here's my
I
rationale.
felt bad.
Here's my rationale. You can use it on anything up to 19, but a crit's just like, come on. Because I would never take away
You
a
only
crit
get
from-
one reaction per turn. Silvery barbs isn't that powerful.
But the crits they're just so
It
impactful to
kinda
the
is
story
powerful.
too. And also, it's just like, because then
Yeah.
the monsters would never get the crit ever, and I'm just
It's a
like,
good
I don't
rule,
know.
but we can be mad about it at the same time.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
like getting Ricochet DM mad though. I'm playing in this one. I'm supposed to be immune from this shit. You can't be throwing me under the bus when I'm not running the game. When it's me,
It wasn't
sure.
my idea.
Disgrace.
I don't know, but as a DM that streams, don't you know that we should always credit those we take inspiration from?
Oh, God. Shut up.
Savage.
Thank you for running, Psychic, even though you made some questionable decisions. And
I
also,
mean, it's fair. Look at me. I don't run anywhere.
Dead Taco, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I know they are a big fan of The Walking Dead that I play on, so thanks for coming over and checking us out over here.
We're better.
Well, that's because we've got you. That's because we've got you, Killer. We do have a lot of other shows though. So Monday we have our one shot for Outgunned. It's our Star Wars knockoff, but the dark side. So that'll be fun. We've got Jannsik from The Walking Dead, Killer, and Kellen. Kellen will be our third player for that too. So good stuff. But until then, we will see you on Monday, everybody. And then I'll be back again Tuesday for The Walking Dead, and then we'll be on a little bit of a break for like spring break. Woo! So have a great night. Spring is this thing that we celebrate this time of year, Psychic. You do it later, but for us, it's spring.
You do it wrong and weird.
You do it wrong. You do it upside down.
You know what? Y'all enjoy your spring break. I'm going to be making bank for 2 weeks, so I don't care.
That's fair. Fair enough.
In Australia, in spring, instead of spring, they have like anti-fall, and the leaves come off the ground and land on the tree. It's crazy.
I love that. And we have no way to know that's not true. So. All right. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next week. Thanks for running. Talk soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I already did it earlier.